You feel like I'm a shield. Shield for what? Good morning or good evening. 24 more minutes into the morning. Oh, why ain't I seeing this? I should. Oh, I'm trying to get it up on my computer so I can see y'all's chats. There it is. What's up, Los Angeles? Jason? Yes. There it is. All right. What's happening, everybody? You know, I had to come on. I could not come on. I did not feel like coming on, but because I was wrong today. But hey, shit. I guess I can rotate my Citadel's listed under investigation. Now it's telling me rotate my device again. All right, fuck it. I don't know. Try to figure this out. Citadel's under investigation. What's up? 209 Stockton. What's up, people? Come on in. Come on in. Let me get my little spanking that I'm going to be getting in just a few minutes. What do you mean by over, Cha-ching? What did he mean by over? Got lights on and shit. Where am I? Fucking blasting. Oh, I gotta have that motherfucker on up. That better? What do you mean by Lou said it's over? I'm kind of fucked up with what all was going on in this with Lou. He said the squeeze started. The squeeze. The squeeze has started. If you mean by the squeeze have started, has the short started covering, the answer, I think, is yes. Lou said that in his last video. I'm jacked to the T's. What's up? What's up, P? Yes, Lou said we moon tomorrow. Well, I said 50 by Friday. I wish he's right. I don't know. I was thinking maybe that 222 shit was funny. And I was in the Massalorians live stream yesterday. And I heard y'all, I read y'all's comments talking shit about me, but that's all right. I love y'all anyway. I believe we moon. I mean, I could give you what I think, but I mean, it's just what I think. What good is that? Do you have an idea of when we're gonna moon? What's your idea? When do you see it happening, Pearson? We going to Vegas about an hour ago. We can show that. I hadn't seen that one. The last one I seen with Lou. And let me tell y'all something. It's part of the reason. Oh, is it? I didn't know that was George Washington's birthday. The reason I had to come live, and I wish there was more than 54 people on here, but I made a call on the stock. Apparently I was wrong. It happens. I ain't met none of these motherfuckers yet that can be right, so y'all don't hold it too hard against me. I'm just trying to figure out this fucking pattern. We were rolling today real good. And I was like, yeah, this is it. All it's doing is replaying yesterday's. And then around, let me look. No, it played out yesterday's pattern exactly. And I thought we had sundial. I captured that, went and put it over on sundial shit, and it was running with AMC for a minute, and then something happened, and I can't figure out what it was. But I never claimed to be no fucking computer genius, people. I'm just a country boy that's trying to figure this shit out along with everybody else. That was a spike up from 60 to back to 61.21 on sundial. I think we moon next week. I think so too, Jason. I thought it was supposed to start this week, step it up, and then next week would be it. You got to understand, when I say negotiate or what I mean that Lou has inside information. I believe that. How else would he have known Kenny G was gone in the middle of the night on a Saturday to be able to report it to us and have everybody fucked up over the whole weekend? I remember Al from Boston having a special live trying to discuss all that. But yes, I believe Lou has insider information that he gets. Let me tell y'all a story. When I was a little boy, we had a Nintendo, okay? We had the first Nintendo, and there was a game called Stock Market Kid. And my little brother, was fascinated with that game. The object of the game was to take the amount you started with and build it up to $100 million. It was either 100 million or 10 million. But you had to go through certain things. You had to pick certain stocks and so forth. And my brother was determined he was going to win that game. Still got a Nintendo. The name of the game was the Stock Market Kid. And my brother would buy stock in the game and it would go down. So he would pick up the phone and he would call a broker and he would ask them a question. What does P&E mean? And the broker would take a moment to answer his question. And then the next time he had a question, he didn't call the same broker. He called a different broker and he called a different broker and he called a different broker till he mastered that fucking game by the questions that he asked those brokers, and they gave him his answers and he was able to win the game. It's the same thing here, man. It's a game. And we're trying to ask the right questions to get the answers to figure out when's this shit going to be over with? So I can move on about my fucking business because I'm tired of AMC. I ain't going to lie. Stop the FUD. I'm going to help you with that cut. How do I do that? Very simple. Abdul, you don't have to listen to my shit no more. Because it's my fucking channel. Source to buy. Okay. I just had some red beans and rice. Yeah, I just ate some red beans and rice yesterday. I recommended Extreme Gains. I don't know why you would say that. I have some questions now. You know, you always like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I was a student of his, so. No, I don't believe that Weeble and them's going out of business. I believe the guy from New York saved them little brokers. Will I be in Vegas? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to sit through this for a whole fucking year just to go to Vegas and give my money to a casino. Favorite strain? The one that gets you high. I don't understand what a big brain monkey is. Yes, I believe $2,500 a share is possible. No. I got in trouble. I seen y'all's comments, motherfuckers, down there in Macedonian. Oh, yeah, the Bud Ice investor and stuff like that. I was laughing my ass off. I'm thinking they don't know I'm watching them. What's up, humble servant, mate? Thank you and for dropping by and being a moderator in this chat. I just had to throw one son bitch out. It's okay to disagree, people. And it's okay to disagree with me. It's okay for me to disagree with you. It's okay for you to disagree with your neighbor. It's okay with your neighbor to disagree with you. But you be polite. I mean, that's all I'm saying. What y'all want to talk about? I'm here. I done admitted I was wrong on my call. It's not exactly my fault. It's this fucking computer I'm trying to figure out. But it's beating my ass. I'm figuring it out a day at a time. Here's the thing. How many people are following me as I follow this pattern? I can't, Jason. Thank you, humble servant. You're awesome. Y'all don't have to do that though. I just don't know if I touch something and something turns off. Boomer's laying right there at my feet. I want to be able to contribute something to y'all. So I mean, what's y'all's question that y'all would like me to ask tonight? Sundial, y'all see me? I posted in the community. I believe it was yeah, it was my sundial. I bought 3 contracts for 2 weeks from now. And y'all was bitching about fucking to Master Lauren about that. CSI is recommending options. I said, no, I didn't say a word. I just sat there and watched. But I never recommended anybody do anything. I was just sharing with y'all what I'm doing. And will it make money? I hope so. Well, I'm where it's legal, Dubois. So what do you fitness? What do you think I'm smoking? 70% dark pool activity today. I don't know. I don't follow Ortex. I think it's hard to tell, boy. I hope Sundial don't run with us. The world will never know, Paul. Prague's on my list. I've had Prague a couple of times. I day traded Prague. But that was way before fucking AMC. Wow. Prague getting beat down, huh? I think I still got costs. You're getting beat down pretty good bit, Prague. From there to there, that's 20% down in 3 days. But you're also on a run that went up from there to there. You went up 44%, you're losing 20%. So that's kind of like stock doing that. Alice, man, I sold my Alice and bought another share of AMC with it, believe it or not. What happened to my chat? Why is it going so? Goodbye price for what? AMC? I can't tell you. All I could tell you is if I had $5,000, I'd drop 2 on it. But I can't give you the kind of financial advice like that. But if I had 5, I'd drop 2. If this motherfucker dropped at 18 again, I'd buy 2 more. Rodwin, thank you, Rodwin. I'm waiting for one son of a getting this chat because I gotta send a message to him. Yeah, Omar, you got it on the head. When a paper hand sells, that lets the stock run higher. I believe. A gator head on the wall? Brandon, I'm not that kind of fucking redneck, man. Come on. Favorite donut? Man, I got a favorite donut. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all ain't never had it because it's only in my shop. It's called a croissant donut. Fucking awesome. look at TTM Squeeze. It's lit on AMC. Oh, the TTM Squeeze is? I haven't looked at a TTM Squeeze in so long. It's ready to bust out of the TTM Squeeze. I don't have Thinkorswim anymore. I'm thinking Friday and Tuesday will be huge. It's called a croissant donut. I was supposed to call it a crow nut, but I just can't call it that. I said, nah, I ain't calling this shit no crow nuts. It's a croissant donut. Man, I'll bring some with us wherever we decide to hook up. So I was like the guy from New York. I'd rather go to Orlando than New York. I don't want to spend all my money in fucking Vegas. I'll go to Orlando where I can limit my money in Orlando. But then with this, I'm like, nah, I ain't going either. Fuck that. No, I have no thoughts on GME price action. I don't follow GME. I got in it at AMC level. Yeah, that's what they wanted, crow nuts. Now I know what they mean it to say, but that's not what it says. I can't wait for tomorrow to be over with. And then after tomorrow, Monday gets here. So, and I'm so tired of it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And then shit, they wiggle out of it. They're not going to wiggle out of it. Let me explain something to y'all. This reset. Y'all want to talk about the reset thing for a minute? Tuesday. I know. I put that on there. 2/22/22 is Tuesday. Somebody in the comments brought that to my attention. Not that it means anything no more than Y2K or 9/11, but it's just a coincidence that makes you go, damn. Reset. I've shared with y'all on my chart that on January 27th, stock run up to $20. The very next day, the buy button was taken away. I try to bring to people's attention that at the same time you couldn't buy, they couldn't sell either. Remember that. That's a very important part to remember. So, it was at that point, I've said in my past videos, that I believe the hedge funds developed a strategy against the apes with their buy and hold strategy. Said this from the beginning. They used to say they can't have a strategy against us. Yes, they can. And they developed one against us. And does anybody know what that strategy that they used against us from January 28th until now has been? Buy the dip. They realized that the further they could dip this thing, we would buy it. So they steadily had a cash cow coming in every fucking day. And then they'd run it up a certain amount to where FOMO would kick in and people would start buying some more. This all started, he's wrong. That all started January 28th. That's when the naked short selling really got out of control. When they turned the buy button back on and they were able to sell again, they went stupid with their selling. But then again, we went stupid with our buying. So, but they had realized they needed to counter the buy and hold, and the way they did that was let them buy and 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 buy. It started January 29th once they turned the button back on. It's heading towards the UK right now. Maybe he's going to stop and holler at Thomas James, give him an interview. But, okay, that happened. And on the 29th is when they adapted to our buy and hold, and the buy the dip phrase come out. And we started doing all the buying and just handing over money, free money to them. That started January 29th, after the buy button was turned back on. From that point on, they have to fix everything from January 29th to now. They have to fix everything. I know there's so much shit. Listen, I don't even want to talk about Lou. I'm trying to get my point across to y'all. Is that I've told y'all in my other videos that there are 513 million shares, 100 million of them are short, 400 million of them are still in the cookie jar, along with all the synthetics. First, they have to buy back their 100 million that comes out the cookie jar next. Joe, all I can tell you is just hold on, dog. Russia's been lined up against the fucking border for I don't know how long. I mean, stop being in the microwave generation. Just know, when I tell you something's going to happen, it's going to fucking happen. As many people would not, use logic, as many people would not be in this play and the government would not be in the position they were in if it was not for a handful of fucking YouTubers. So what do you think is going to happen to them? Green light or red light? Nature home. Well, this is when something's gonna happen. Well, why are they raiding everything? Why all of a sudden these motherfuckers? I just feel like I'm gonna tell you something else we're being played against. We got 253 people in here. People it's red with a tall. I forget what they call that in the TTM squeeze. The bars should be narrowing down in the TTM squeeze pattern. It would narrow down from red, and then all of a sudden it turned green. Listen, cha-ching, you bring up that big black thing. Listen, this is another, I came on for two reasons. Number one, I came on to tell y'all I was sorry I was wrong on the chart. And number two, watch what's going on, people. Some people, I know I'm right whenever I get a lot of shields and bots and everything. It's green, okay. Well, then it's ready to bust. You got to watch what's going on, people, in our community, okay? And use common sense. Something funny is going on. Now, I'm going to tell you from the beginning of the story to now. Because people say, you're crazy, but I'm just fucking crazy then. But Ape Father and Tendy Time are beefing. And Ape Father and Feel For Real are beefing. Lou gives both of these guys credit on his channel. Tendy Time gets a call from somebody he believes is Lou. Now, if you saw Tendy Time's video, you know Tendy Time knew that he knew he was talking to Lou. There was no fucking, the man, he loves Lou, so he just knew he was on the phone with Lou. There's no way you could have fooled Tendy Time. Ape Father did not call Tendy Time and act like Lou. If he got a call and he said it was from Lou, then fucking Lou called him. But then Lou come out with his video saying it wasn't me. I didn't call. Stop. All these crossover. Don't you remember when I was a kid, All in the Family was a TV show. And the Jeffersons moved in next door to Archie Bunker. And they became so famous that the Jeffersons spun off and had their own show, and then All in the Family had their own show. And throughout the course of time, you've seen shows, you've had a favorite show that's had a spin-off show to it, haven't you? Tendy Time, that's what I said. Y'all ever seen the shows where they have a spin-off? Happy Days had Joni and Chachi, but y'all too young to remember Happy Days. My point is this, we're getting a lot of crossovers into these YouTube channels. You're seeing Tendy Time is beefing with Ape Father. He gets recommended by Lou. Lou calls him, and yes, Lou has shares. Which Lou, if anybody thinks Lou don't have shares, y'all are fucking stupid. Of course Lou would have shares. He's got all this money coming in from YouTube. Do you not think he would have invested a few dollars in AMC? But that's not the point. He's going to have his computer sitting on top of a fucking Tesla to show Tendy times. He's got shares and a Tesla. What is with all this? I just wish this motherfucker would end because I'm so tired of seeing Ape Father. I'm so tired of seeing Lou. I'm so tired of seeing half these son of a bitches. I bet you Lou's got about 10,000. If I got paid, I'd be buying AMC shares with it. If y'all be thinking I'm making a killing, let's check this out. I got a video I just got paid for doing yesterday. You know how much I made on that motherfucker? 14 cents. I'm getting rich off YouTube, so y'all can stop that stupid shit. I watch everybody, so I just got to skip ahead on Ape Father, so when he goes, ooh, I can miss that part. But I listen to what he has to say because he could have a piece of the puzzle that's important. I want to see my fucking money too. Smokey and the Bandit. That's the very first movie I went and seen at the movie theaters. They cover slowly and the price doesn't spike. I believe they're doing that. Well, Lou changes story to sell again. I hate to say this, but when you are a public figure, like a politician, for example, you have to move your fucking feelings along what everybody in the community is saying. And when you say this and it's not popular, you have to do a retraction video and say, well, what I really mean is this and what I really mean is that. It's not me. When I say something, motherfucker, that's what I meant. And that's what's going on there, I think. I think he said this, it upset the community, he retracted it, but he knows in his heart it's real, so he has to come back and say it again, and everybody's going to be pissed off. I hadn't seen Frankie Muhammad's brackets. Here's what I think's going to happen. We're going to move up to 50. I tell y'all this all the time. We're going to move up to 200. Then we're going to move up to 700. We're going to have all that choppiness and shit going on. Shake out paper hands on the way up to 700, 800. What I think the brackets, each person's bracket is determined upon their needs in life. You got to understand why you're here. No, I'm not. Yeah, hit the like button for me. Hey, I ain't even hit the fucking like button. Ain't that some shit? I like my own damn video. After 700, it's going to dip hard. And it's going to cause 800, it's going to dip hard. According to the chart, the price action from the past, it dips back down hard. And everybody's going to think it's over. And they're just going to say, fuck it, sell. Everybody, all this worrying that people are doing, trust me, if on the way up to 700, this motherfucker falls back down to 200, y'all all selling. So shut the fuck up. I know y'all will. A majority of y'all will. From 630 to 200, motherfuckers is selling. I'm not going through this again. What happened 1 hour ago? And where'd you get the breaking news from? Yes, I thought they were going to kick that war off Wednesday. That's part of the reason why I had Wednesday circled on my calendar to be looking at it. They didn't, and we didn't. Yes, I just rubbed my crystal ball. In fact, I got my y'all kill me. At least when I'm making videos, I could pause the video, go visit my sundial crew, and come back and do another video. Y'all got me live. I can't do shit. Boston, where are you reading at? See, that's what's good. I mean, we're just hanging out, sharing things, and we get a little updated news. Bloomberg says Citadel under investigation. It's going to 700-800, and then it's going to shake a lot of scary motherfuckers out. But it will go higher. So if anybody says, Common Sense Investor said it's only going to 700 or 800, no. I said it's going to hit that, and then the bottom's going to fall out that motherfucker and scare everybody to death. But if you can hold, wow. Well, I wonder what does that mean? I'm thinking Ken Griffin might be a whistleblower. Don't y'all know that's how that shit goes? Is usually when the axe gets ready to fall, the one at the top starts telling on people, on everybody. All right. Well, I can't see on YouTube right now, but let's just say on the Common Sense Investors channel, my followers has broken the news on YouTube. Citadel is under investigation by the DOJ. So y'all broke the news first on my channel. Thank y'all. Will the rinse and repeat? The only thing about rinsing and repeating, I could tell y'all a strategy for rinsing and repeating during the MOAS, but I ain't gonna fucking do it. Yeah, I get in trouble when I go over to another fucker's YouTube stream just to sit back and relax. I hear y'all talking shit about me. I did not suggest anybody buy options. I just shared with y'all what I did. I know I hate these three-day weekends, Bob. I ain't got a problem. I'm looking right at y'all. I'm trying to find questions I know if I know the answer to. I'll answer them. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a clue as to how to rinse and repeat. I rinse and repeat my SHIB. Okay, I have an amount of SHIB that I will not sell because if this thing goes, I want to be holding at least that many shares. Now, once I got to that point in my shares of SHIB, all my other shares that I buy, when it runs up, I'll sell those for a little profit and I wait for it to come down, but I never touch these. What video? Why do you say I'm copy and lose videos? I purposely, because people said that the other day, watch this shit. People say, you copy lose videos. I said, okay, I'm over on the Mandalorian. I'm waiting to give my video. I've already recorded the son of a bitch. I'm waiting to upload it because I want lose to come out first. Because mine was going to be unique and I did not want to give him any of my DD until he put his out. Why are y'all saying that I'm following lose videos? It shouldn't. If Citadel's under investigating, FOMO shouldn't kick in. I won't want to buy no more of this shit if I know Citadel's under investigation. This is going to be a hot potato. It's a good fucking business. I'm talking about a super business. The donut business is super business. But here's what I don't like. Getting up like I am now to get ready to go to work. And then I got to work all fucking morning. Yeah, we're at 111 likes. Please hit the like button. That's the question. 2192. I couldn't see your name. Why would this run now when NSCC 2021-10 is not until April? Good question. My answer would be that it couldn't. I don't know what the truth is, Elijah, but they're saying boot you, so I'm gonna boot you. I'm gonna pay attention to my followers who are here to have a good time. Yeah, I know it's time to make the donuts. That's why I'm fixing to hang up. And that's why I'm fixing to get out of this goddamn donut business. Because I'd rather sit here and just bullshit with y'all all morning. How do you sign up to be a moderator? You just got signed up. You're a moderator. Thank you. Now listen, as moderators, I'm gonna Brandon, didn't you want to be a moderator? Somebody was asking me about being a moderator, but the point is, moderators, hear me on this. If somebody disagrees with me, cool. I don't give a fuck. We can discuss what we disagree with, but don't be ugly. There's a difference between ugly and cussing. I cuss a lot, but I'm not ugly. Crystal, it's get a pen. I'll spell it for you, and then you can YouTube it. I've got other channels, but only one is public. I think we're going to be growing pretty soon. I don't know what direction. I want to start a pre-market live stream called Coffee with Common Sense, and I hope y'all like that. We'll be discussing the other stocks that we'll be looking into. Trolls. I ain't worried about the trolls. I'm worried about these motherfuckers in blue wind jackets knocking on my door going, say, man, you've done said enough. Bud Ice with the CSI. Common Sense and Coffee. Ooh, Common Sense and Coffee. I like that. I'm going to use that. Now, I won't be able, just going by too fast, but I remember that. Common Sense and Coffee. You got to think now, over. What is over? And then I got to go. When you say the AMC play is over, a lot of people had that question in the beginning. That Lou's saying it's over. Let me explain something to y'all. I've told y'all in the past, I believe, yeah, Blunts. Boss Blunts better be glad he got that name before I did. There's two squeezes going on here, people. There is the short squeeze, where it's 97, 100 million shares shorted that we know of legally. That's the short squeeze. After the short squeeze is going to bring us up into the 200s, okay? 300s. That's what the short squeeze, the 100 million, is supposed to do. After that, once the 100 million are returned, they're going to, that's a good one too. They're going to look in here and they're going to see all these synthetics and they're going to have to deal with that. But short squeeze is the 100 million that are short. MOAS is dealing with the synthetics. Short squeeze gets you up to around the $200, $300 range. MOAS gets you to the 700,000, 2,000, 5,000 range. To get to the numbers, I'm gonna tell you what. I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but using my common sense, this motherfucker's fixing to run up. It's gonna run up to 200. There'll be some halts and all that other shit, 300. Then we're gonna bounce around. I think the fucking pattern's gonna stay in play. And then around April, when NSCC 2021-10, God, can I remember that, comes into play in April, the actual squeeze happens. The MOAS will happen. Right now, we're fixing to just go into a squeeze. They're gonna be forced to cover their 100 million shares. Once they do that, people, then you got time. That's the time to start watching and being concerned about your synthetics. Not now. Coffee, cannabis, and common sense. Damn, those are some good ideas. Comment that shit in the comments, because this is in the chat and I won't see it again, but in the comments, comment some of them names. And look, I love y'all, but just walk away with this one tonight, okay? There's two squeezes in play. There's the short squeeze and there's the mother of all short squeezes. The short squeeze is going to be what we experience when they start cashing in their positions. It's going to run up to around 200-300. That's the squeeze, short squeeze. The MOAS happens when they address the synthetic problems. Earnings mean nothing. I've told y'all that. Gamma squeeze. I'm hoping for a gamma squeeze. I got options. All right, I love y'all. And I really got to get going, because in this fucking day and age, nobody wants to work for a living. So, got to do it yourself. Love y'all.